Welcome to The American Dream. I'm your host, Karen Best. Today, I'm going to take you behind the curtain to visit with some of my favorite entertainers. Speaking of entertainment, did you know that Branson is the official vacation destination of the Kansas City Chiefs? Who knows entertainment better than our beloved Chiefs? So today, let's go to the Yard Milkshake Bar to catch up with one of my favorites, Jay Osmond. Jay, look at these beautiful, beautiful milkshakes.
I know, isn't it amazing?
Have you seen anything like this
the
before?
Kansas City Chiefs special right here.
Yes, and the mint. Oh, I can't wait to dig in. But before we dig in, let's talk just a few minutes about your show.
Okay.
Tell me, you've been performing with your brothers all over the world, and now this is your first solo.
Oh, yeah.
How excited are you? What's it going to be like? What are we going to see in the show? What can you tell me about it?
The first thought that hits me is back in 1962, Andy Williams asked me on live television, he says, what do you want to do when you get older? And I says, I want my own show just like you, Andy.
How about you, Jay?
No, I don't want to go to college. I want to be like you, Mr. Williams.
And here we are.
And here we are.
Wow.
After, what, all those years?
Yes.
60 some odd years. What this show is it's my view of what it's like to go be in Osmond all through. It's a journey that I take people on.
How fun.
And Walt Disney actually discovered us. He put us on a couple of television shows, and we sang in the streets of Disneyland, and that's where Andy Williams' father saw us performing. So we auditioned for Andy, and we were with him for 9 years, and then Jerry Lewis, and then we went with Campbell and Sonny and Cher, a lot of different people.
Wow.
Then in the 70s, we started the record career, and it kind of was a whirlwind after that. So, but I'm going to show people a lot of fun clips, but what's behind the music too. We've had a lot of questions.
That'll be fun.
What were you thinking when you this song and this song? So it'll be a fun little journey that I take people on.
We're here at Reza Live Theater, and we're going to catch up with one of my favorite illusionists, Reza. So Reza, I'm so excited to have you here today. You know, my family and I are huge fans of yours. And just a couple weeks ago, we were in Atlanta. You were headed to New York. You were on the Huckabee show this week. You have been all over the country. Why is it important for you to land your show here at your own theater in Branson?
Well, Branson's been amazing because it's an opportunity that we can perform for hundreds of thousands of people a year and go home each night. And that's a really valuable thing. I've come from a life of touring.
What's your favorite illusion that you do?
My favorite trick is one that inspired me. So when I was a kid, I got pulled up on stage to help with the magician that had these big rings, and I held one and then he had one and they linked together, and that was awesome. So that's where I went home. I told my parents about that, ended up getting me a magic kit, and that was where it all started. So I keep that same trick in my show today. And I pull up a kid from the audience and they help me do the trick, and I'm able to share how it inspired me. So fast forward now, and all these years later, I've had kids that have come up on stage and they've helped me hold those rings, and then they become inspired, and now they've followed that dream and become professional magicians. And so I read my Google alerts sometimes, and it'll talk about a magician who is now telling the same story that I've been telling, now pass the torch on, and that kid is inspired. And to see somebody following your footsteps like I followed in someone else's footsteps, that's pretty special.
That's awesome. I am so excited to have Dustin Tavella, the winner of America's Got Talent $1 Million, right here beside me. The first question I have for him is, can I borrow some money?
Well, I was going to say, you said $1 million. That's debatable. California state taxes kind of killed me.
I heard that was your biggest disappearing act.
It was. Best magic trick I've ever seen. It's gone.
So you've appeared all over the country, lots of stages, and you landed in Branson.
Yep.
Why Branson?
Branson is an incredible place. I mean, families come here. There's such a richness in family values and in culture, and I think it's one of those things that we love. We're excited to be able to have a space where we can bring our boys into, that they can be part of the show, that we can be welcoming other families. And I think that's the thing we're most excited about, is kind of what Branson stands for and what Branson has established. It's wild and crazy. Most of the people I talk to have never even heard of Branson, and I think one of the things we're also excited to do is to just bring awareness to how incredible this town is.
Okay, so we're gonna do a quick trick, but before we do it, I've got a little prop of my own.
Oh snap! Okay.
So let me get ready for the trick.
Classic, it's the trademark.
I'm ready now.
Snapback.
Okay,
All right, we're doing it?
let's do a trick.
Let's do this. So a lot of magicians like doing card tricks. We're gonna do a card trick. Imagine you have a deck of cards in your hands, okay? 52 different cards. I want you to just think of one card. Don't say it out loud. Keep thinking of it. I have a real deck in my pocket. I'm gonna try and just find the card that you're thinking of. So I want you to keep thinking of it. Again, thinking loudly, because I need to be able to read your mind, and we're gonna try to find your card. We're gonna keep it simple. You think of a card, I read your mind, find your card. Okay, we're gonna do this. All right. Don't say the card out loud yet. Can you just peek at it? Was that the card that you're thinking of?
No.
No? Flip it over. That was not it? Oh, you didn't pick the king?
No.
Can you whisper what your card was to the king real quick? All right, let me see. Oh, it was the 3 of spades?
Yes.
Yeah, he told me. He actually
my
showed me.
gosh.
Look what he just pulled out of his pocket.
Oh my gosh.
Show the camera.
How did you do that?
It's magic. I don't know.
That's crazy. Well, I'm excited to have you in Branson. I love seeing you around town. You're out and about all the time, and so looking forward to catching your show when it starts.
Thank you so
soon.
much. We're super excited. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. I'd like to thank my guests, Jay Osmond, Reza, and Dustin Tavella, for sharing their new shows with us in Branson. You can catch them this year at Reza Live. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you next time on The American Dream.